everyone who at least has access to a TV, radio set, or at least gets a chance to look at the newspaper knows what's going on. So we somehow all have the opportunity to understand politics. And usually when we watch news, we can all come to the conclusion that a very high percentage of the news we look at today is negative. Speaking of war, hatred, and so on. And usually we feel like helping out, but the opportunity is never granted. So all we can do is listen, watch, and watch. Sometimes you might feel as if it does not matter because the crisis is not happening in your area and you feel 100% protected by your government. So you feel as if it does not matter and you do not care about what's going on in other countries. You need to understand that there was once a time in these countries where they felt 100% protected, or they felt as if nothing could ever go wrong, but suddenly it happened and the reality just kicked in, which has become the reality. Jesus clearly said in the book of Matthew chapter 24 verse 6, you will hear of wars and rumors of wars, referring to his second coming. So I believe it is just a sign that Jesus Christ is coming back again. In reality, the world will never change, as in the world being 100% perfect. Nobody can ever change the world, as in making the world 100% perfect, no war, no hatred, because humanity is not perfect. So the world can never be perfect. Nobody can change the world, but everyone can contribute. We can all contribute and make the world a better place. And we can contribute our ideas, our ways of thinking, and we can contribute our talents and our emotions and so on. I believe every human being has the responsibility to contribute to the world. That's if the world should at least be a better place. So humanity needs to contribute positivity. Contributing negativity results to war and hatred. Contributing negativity will make a few people happy, and I believe it's the devil and his schemes. But on the other hand, poor little kids are being brought into what they know nothing about. Very young kids are experiencing hatred, forced to leave school, and are probably convinced that suicide is the best option. I believe every kid has the right to be at school, but because of the reality of where they live, they are forced to leave schools, and they do not get the opportunity to enjoy life. And they sometimes feel as if there's no much of life anymore, and there's no reason for life because of the sufferings and every negativity that is going on around them, every negativity surrounding them, wars, hatred. I believe every child is happy, but it's not like that in other countries. But that's not how it is in some of these countries. Kids are experiencing so much hatred. Kids are forced to leave schools. Kids become homeless. They lose their parents. So much negativity. It's easy for us to watch what's going on TV, eat breakfast, lunch, supper, and go to sleep, not appreciating anything in our lives, while a kid out there is a victim to war, homeless, orphans, school dropout, and so on. I think we should learn to appreciate what we have more. We should learn to appreciate our families more, because there are some kids out there who have lost everything, so everything, but you have everything but you do not appreciate. So amazing. The kids and families that are experiencing this hatred did not decide for it to be like that. They did not decide to be born in such an environment. They did not decide to suffer, they did not decide to drop out of school. Life did. But we have countries that are helping out and contributing their hearts and emotions and trying to make a difference. It is true that we control life, but that is easy for you to say because you live in a country that is peaceful and no war. You get to do what you want, you have freedom, while on the other hand it's the opposite, and they're just facing the reality. The war in Syria has been going on for, I believe, a period of about 6 years, and over 250,000 inhabitants have died, or should I say have been killed. Now you can imagine families losing hope and thinking there's no remedy. But I'm here to tell you, as long as God exists, there is hope. Sometimes we see things that seem impossible to be solved, and eventually they are solved. Electricity always existed before it was created. Now you can imagine, before electricity was discovered, it seemed impossible to bring such into existence. But now it has become something that is, so normal. The government can do all they can to try to make a difference, but without the people, there is no government. And I believe you can make a difference by talking against what's going on, by praying for these great nations and saying no to war and hatred. Don't keep quiet. I believe each and every one of us can make a difference. Hashtag don't keep quiet. My name is Young Preacher and I say no to hatred.
لم تتخيل اولادك هيك يغتصبوا؟ ليش مرتاح؟ الصغار عم بفوتوا هالاطفال والشباب والرجال وكلها. يعني انا ابي ما هون، شو بدي لكم يعني؟
I would like you to put in mind countries like North Korea, Afghanistan, Bangladesh, Yemen, Ukraine, the Democratic Republic of Congo, which are currently going through similar situations. From the very bottom of my heart, I would like to say a big thank you for spending time to watch this video. And on behalf of every victim, I would personally like to ask you to share this video to all your social media platforms and to as much people as you can. You can also subscribe to my YouTube channel. My name is Young Preacher. We rise by lifting others.